Hi, this is the Spanish Fork Library. We're excited to share with you some of our awesome new books. Check them out today. The wolves saved her. Now it's her turn to save them. Stacy was raised by wolves. She's never needed humans to survive, and from what she sees of them, they're dangerous and unpredictable. For as long as she can remember, Stacy's pack of 6 powerful, playful wolves, Addison, Basil, Everest, Noah, Tucker, and Wink, have been her only family. Together, Stacy's pack patrols the forest to keep other animals safe, relying on her wits and each wolf's unique abilities to accomplish risky rescue missions. But as the forest changes and new dangers begin lurking in the territory, are Stacy and the wolves prepared for the perils that await them? A rival wild pack, the constant threat of being found by humans, and a lost dog with a secret that plunges them even further into harm's way. It's going to take the whole pack working together to keep the forest and Stacy safe. Don't miss this debut novel by Stacy Plays. The Cardboard Kingdom by Chad Sell. Welcome to a neighborhood of kids who transform ordinary boxes into colorful costumes and their ordinary block into cardboard kingdom. This is the summer when 16 kids encounter knights and rogues, robots and monsters, and their own inner demons, on one last quest before school starts again. In the Cardboard Kingdom, you can be anything you want to be. Imagine that! Check out this new book today. Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur by Brandon Montclair and Amy Reeder. Lunella Lafayette is an inhuman preteen genius who wants to change the world. That job would be a lot easier if she weren't living in mortal fear of her latent inhuman gene. There's no telling what she'll turn into, but Luna's got a plan. All she needs is an omni-wave projector. Easy, right? That is until a red-scaled beast is teleported from the prehistoric past to a far-flung future we call today. Together they're the most marvelous team-up of all, the inhuman Moon Girl and the time-tossed Devil Dinosaur. And will they be BFFs forever? Or just until Dee Dee's dinner time? And Luna soon learns that there are other problems with having a titanic T-Rex as a pet in the modern-day Marvel universe. School for one, monster hunters are another, especially when they're totally awesome Hulk. Then there's the fact that everyone's favorite dino didn't journey through time alone. Beware the prehistoric savages known as the Killer Folk, New York City's deadliest tourists. Can Luna handle all this turmoil? And can she keep herself from transforming into an inhuman monster? Check this book out and find out for yourself. Monsters Unleashed, Bugging Out by John Klopfer. Buzz, whiz, splat. The only thing worse than monsters? Bugs. Billions of them. Just when Freddy thought he could catch a break, a new kind of terror infests his town. Slimy, disgusting, man-eating, self-replicating bugs. But these aren't just any pests. These bugs were 3D printed by Freddy's classmate Trevor, and they're stronger, faster, and meaner than any other insect on Earth. Now it's up to Freddy, his new friends, and their pet monsters to stop these bad bugs before they devour everything in sight. The kids start crunching, stomping, and smashing. But as the bugs get bigger, the chances of winning against them get smaller. Can Freddy and his friends get the creepy crawlers to buzz off before their town goes splat? Check this book out today. Bring Me Their Hearts by Sarah Wolf. Zara is a heartless, the immortal, unaging soldier of a witch. Bound to the witch Nightsinger, Zara longs for her freedom from the woods they hide in. With her heart in a jar under Nightsinger's control, she serves the witch unquestioningly, until Nightsinger asks Zara for a prince's heart in exchange for her own, with one addendum. If she's discovered infiltrating the court, Nightsinger will destroy Zara's heart. We are so excited for this book. Be the first to check it out. Invisible Ghosts by Robin Schneider. Rose Asher believes in ghosts. She should, since she has one for her best friend, Logan, her annoying, Netflix-addicted brother who was forever stuck at 15. But Rose is growing up, and when Jamie, an old friend, moves back to Lagoon Canyon and appears in her drama class, things get complicated. Rose learns that Jamie has a secret of her own, one that changes everything. Don't miss this sharply funny and romantic girl meets boy novel with a twist. Monday's Not Coming by Tiffany D. Jackson. Monday Charles is missing, and only Claudia seems to notice. Claudia and Monday have always been inseparable, more sisters than friends. So when Monday doesn't turn up for the first day of school, Claudia is worried. When she doesn't show up for the second day or second week, Claudia knows that something is wrong. As Claudia digs deeper into her friend's disappearance, she discovers that no one seems to remember the last time they saw Monday. How can a teenage girl just vanish without anyone noticing that she's gone? Check out this mesmerizing book today.
One Step Enough by Carla Kelly. If it were possible for two lovers to deserve peace, Owen and Della Davis should have been the happiest couple in Utah. But after the shocking deaths of 200 friends and minors and the dispersal of their widows and children, happiness is hard to come by. Based on true events following the Schofield mine disaster in 1900, One Step is Enough is a riveting and heartfelt romance filled with suspense, tragedy, and hard-earned love. The Perfect Couple by Ellen Hilderbrand. It's Nantucket wedding season, also known as summer. The sight of a bride racing down Main Street is as common as the sun setting at Madicott Beach. The Otis Winbury wedding promises to be an event to remember. The groom's wealthy parents have spared no expense to host a lavish affair at their oceanfront estate. But it's going to be memorable for all the wrong reasons after tragedy strikes. A body is discovered in Nantucket Harbor just hours before the ceremony, and everyone in the wedding party is suddenly suspect. Check out this new release by popular author Ellen Hilderbrand to find out how this mystery unfolds. Us Against You by Frederick Backman. A small community tucked deep in the forest, Beartown is home to tough, hardworking people who don't expect life to be easy or fair. No matter how difficult times get, they've always been able to take pride in their local ice hockey team. So it's a cruel blow when they hear that Beartown Ice Hockey might soon be disbanded. What makes it worse is the obvious satisfaction that all the former Beartown players, who now play for a rival team in the neighboring town of Head, take in that fact. As the tension mounts between the two adversaries, a newcomer arrives who gives Beartown hockey a surprising new coach and a chance at a comeback. Here is a declaration of love for all the big and small, bright and dark stories that give form and color to our communities. With immense compassion and insight, Frederick Backman reveals how loyalty, friendship, and kindness can carry a town through its most challenging days. The Death of Mrs. Westaway by Ruth Ware. On a day that begins like any other, Hal receives a mysterious letter bequeathing her a substantial inheritance. She realizes very quickly that the letter was sent to the wrong person, but also that the cold reading skills she's honed as a tarot card reader might help her claim the money. Soon Hal finds herself at the funeral of the deceased, where it dawns on her that there is something very, very wrong about this strange situation and the inheritance at the center of it. Full of spellbinding menace and told in Ruth Ware's signature suspenseful style, this is an unput-a-downable thriller from the Agatha Christie of our time. Lincoln's Last Trial by Dan Abrams and David Fisher. At the end of the summer of 1859, 22-year-old Peachy Quinn Harrison went on trial for murder in Springfield, Illinois. Abraham Lincoln, who had been involved in more than 3,000 cases, including more than 25 murder trials, during his 2 decades-long career, was hired to defend him. This was to be his last great case as a lawyer. Lincoln's Last Trial captures the presidential hopeful's dramatic courtroom confrontations in vivid detail as he fights for his client, but also for his own blossoming political future. It is a moment in history that shines a light on our legal system, as in this case, Lincoln fought a legal battle that remains incredibly relevant today. Factfulness by Hans Rosling. When asked simple questions about global trends, what percentage of the world's population live in poverty, why the world's population is increasing, and how many girls finish school, we systematically get the answers wrong. In Factfulness, Professor of International Health and Global TED Phenomenon Hans Rosling, together with his two longtime collaborators, Anna and Ola, offers a radical new explanation of why this happens. Inspiring and revelatory, filled with lively anecdotes and moving stories, Factfulness is an urgent and essential book that will change the way you see the world and empower you to respond to the crises and opportunities of the future. Read this book to find out that the world, for all its imperfections, is in a much better state than we might think.
Come check out these new titles and other awesome books at Spanish Fork Library on 40 South Main. Hope to see you soon.